Alright, so this is just a regular vlog. I don't have the 360 camera with me. I hate that name. I hate the name vlog. I'm vlogging. I'm a vlogger. It's like, I've never liked that term, but you know, it makes sense and everybody uses it, so whatever. Anyways, so what I'm doing the video on today is why I hate beer. And I think I figured out why I did. Or why I do. So, a lot of my friends really like beer. I mean, like, they go to places that make their own beer, they go to, like, breweries, they love beer, you know, they really, really love it. They go to, like, tasting places, they really, really, really like it. Now, they offer me all this kind of beer, you know, when I'm hanging out with them. They're like, oh, it tastes the richness in this one, or the you know, hops in this one, or whatever else, and they all taste like the exact same to me, and they all taste really fucking bad. It tastes so bad that it sends my body into convulsions with how bad it tastes. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'll drink, like, most beer, and again, this is everything from, like, you know, the $1 can of beer to, you know, $50 tiny little shots of beer that are brewed over some fancy process, you know, or whatever else, and mixed with other crap. And it just makes my whole body just go like, ugh, like, it's like the sound of, like, nails on a chalkboard. Like, that's what it does to my body, just tasting it. And I was reading an article on taste buds the other day, and apparently when you're younger, you have many more receptors for bitter foods and you have much less for sweet, which means this explains the whole phenomena of, you know, how kids can have really sweet, sugary food, and then when you get older, apparently, and I say apparently for a reason here, it gets to be too overwhelming for you. Now, on the flip side of things, with the bitterness and so forth, with sweet foods, I can have super sweet, sugary food, and it doesn't bother me at all. Like, you know, a lot of my friends see some of the stuff that I've eaten in the past, you know, that's been, like, ultra-high sugar, and they're just like, Jesus, that tastes like shit. Like, how the hell can you have that? And I'm like, no, it tastes good. So, that has led me to believe that with the younger, bitter taste buds being overwhelming and stuff like that, and sweet ones not being that way, when I was younger, as a lot of you know, I had my testicular tumor thing, and I had to get it removed. Well, as I'm hoping a lot of you also know, the testicles are, you know, responsible for, not directly responsible for testosterone and hormones, but they definitely play a part in the body and so forth. So, because I got one of those removed, the amount of testosterone and male hormones that I got during puberty wasn't as strong as it would have been in a regular male. So this has already explained to me a lot of things, like, for example, why I can still do a really high voice, like I can fucking go like that, you know. And it also has explained to me why I have literally, like, almost no chest hair at all, or back hair for that matter. But it never really occurred to me that it could explain this also. That one of my taste buds are still stuck in a pre-puberty state. So that's why bitter foods are so overwhelmingly bad to me, and sweet foods are just like whatever. Like, I've never had a too sweet food. I've never had that. Now, on the flip side, sweet or bitter foods are my favorite. Sour and spicy are. Sour is by far my favorite, and then spicy is my second favorite. But that said, that would explain it. That would completely explain the whole thing. Because, I mean, my friends taste this beer and they're like, oh, I can taste this and I can taste that. I'm like, it just tastes like shit. It just tastes so fucking bad. You know? And I had red wine before once, and it was such an intense bad taste that I just had to spit it out. Like, I almost fucking threw up just from tasting, like, one, like, sip of it. So, maybe that's it. So, anyways, I just want to do that video on that. Thought that was something interesting that I may have realized about my body. It's always, at least to me, fun to figure out the ways that your body works, you know, the way that the unique things that your body goes through and may or may not, you know, have to adapt to or whatever else, and then you figure out why it has, like, these problems or whatever else, and I've always found that really fun to do. But anyways, that's about it. So, yep.